Where do you get your creative inspiration? Books, social media, family and friends, or someone you admire? We often learn from people at the top of our fields. This is especially important in academic research, where who you collaborate with has a massive impact on your success and on the ideas you generate. Granted that these academic superstars bring immense inspiration for all those who follow them, but is that the whole picture? Could there be detrimental effects, such as the generation of redundant ideas among the followers of the same superstar? Our project, Superstar-Collaborator Network Analysis, explore this notion and see whether the followers of an academic superstar fall into the trap of redundant idea generation.
From our literature review of a paper called The Superstar Extinction by Azule et al., we established that the superstars and their collaborators indeed had creative links between them. So we web scraped PubMed to extract information on these superstars, including their links, paper titles, abstracts, publishing years, and the name of their co-authors. Then we web scraped PubMed again to get all the paper information of these co-authors of the superstars.
Then we converted the abstracts of the superstars and the collaborators into vectors. We used PCA to reduce the dimension of the vectors to 2D space. We then plotted these results for each superstar to see if we could find patterns. We also looked whether these patterns change over time. The PCI results, for example, for the superstar Konkel and his collaborators, are showing that most of the collaborators of Konkel's have very similar ideas in their papers to Konkel and consequently with each other. Beyond that, we expanded on this to show how the ideas of the collaborators of Konkel's changes over time after Konkel's death. Over time, the points spread out, showing that Konkel was indeed the central idea generator, and without him, the collaborators diversify more. In conclusion, our results show the following patterns. First, superstars are often in the center of the cluster, which shows that they are indeed central idea generators. Second, after the death of the superstar, the points spread out a bit more, showing that collaborators are forced to diversify. Then we brainstormed and prototyped what our user-faced data visualization should be like. After several rounds of iteration, we built an interactive visualization to represent the Superstar Collaborator creative links. Our users can not only explore the overall Superstar Collaborator dynamics, but also zoom in and highlight a pair of superstar and collaborator on a certain topic of their choice. Beyond that, they can switch between different publish year range to look at how the creative links evolve over time. And we evaluate this data visualization with our users. We found that what works well was users find it very helpful to visualize the creative links over time, and they would use it to find what can be inspiring for their work. In addition, they like the highlight selection option to focus on a certain pair on a certain topic. Things that could be improved that we'll be working on is the navigation being more smooth and the content can be less denser, and also university institution information can be added. For our future work, we are planning to investigate more researchers in a wider range of industry and further interpret data to make it more digestible to users. In addition, We're planning to improve visualization user experience and evaluate with researchers with various levels of background. And now we'd like to ask you, where are you looking for your next creative inspiration?